I care for people around me. I care for people in my life. They're important. Yes, I live for God, but I also consider them. I have a way of factoring them into that relationship. Before I make certain decisions, I'm thinking of certain people. Certain people. Your wife matters to you. Your husband matters to you. Your pastor matters to you. It's important that you consider those people around you before you do certain things. You want to maintain relationships? Don't only be good at talking. Be a good listener. Be a good listener. I've said this over and over again. Whilst I'm typing, the moment my wife starts talking, I have to stop texting. I have to put my phone down, upside down. And I have to listen to what she's saying. It has to be intentional, letting the person know that you are more important and I'm listening to what you are saying. If you are sitting and there is a program on television, no matter what it is, if I'm talking, the moment I start to talk, she picks the remote control. She stops the television. Why? Someone more special is talking. Bigger than a television. I'm giving you examples so that you know how to survive. Yes. This is going to save your life. It will save your ministry. It will save your marriage. You don't talk back to a man. If your husband is angry, it's time for him to talk. Keep quiet. Please, keep quiet. It has to be known by every rat and every cockroach and every mosquito in that house that this is the king of the house. You might not like this, but this is wisdom for survival. You were created by God so uniquely, so beautifully, but you will never be a man, no matter what you say and how you say it. Give him his space. It's good for your survival. It's good for your survival. Any man that you can think of, any man is ready to die for a woman that honors him. Honor. Honor. Stop comparing him to that other guy. We are mota, we are
That one has a car.
This is in a makurara kare.
It's just the season that we're living in. There was a time when
tribes are not aurore kusika wauraya shumba.
there are tribes that
kwete stand. No.
where you can't marry until
I don't know
you're killed
netsana
alive.
nemuka kusango kuda kuprovera musikana bedza kuti ndamurume.
He has to go out there and face beasts in the jungle to prove that he's ready to marry.
Havana pekugara pane musoro, havapfeke hembe.
They don't wear anything.
And yet she feels like I have a man at home. Why? It definition yavo mumba imomo yekuti anonzi murume munhu akaita sei.
It's their definition in their household.
Don't
of what
undermine
a
your
real
husband
man is.
simply because he doesn't have a job. Have your own definition in that house of what a man is. Go. Murume kana asina mari.
He's not a man if he doesn't have money.
Kosei mukadzi ane mari asiri murume.
Why is it that a woman with money isn't considered to be a man?
This wisdom will help you survive. Marriage is a jungle. It's a jungle. It's a jungle. Wakatombomuana batisisa.
If you've actually found someone, then hold on to them well.
Batisisa.
Hold on to them tight.
Batisisa.
Hold on tight.
Panarikwatsvaga masokisi anonhuhwa iwayo.
There's someone out there who's actually looking for those smelly socks.
Dai zvaitaurwa.
If people are open to speak about it.
Vamwe vaikudza kuti zvako unotombonhuhwirwa, zvako une masokisi anoto.
They would actually say, aren't you so fortunate to actually have somebody to have smelly socks in the house?
Bhuku yaIsaiah inotaura wani kuti 10 madzimai vachaunganira murume umwe chete.
In the book of Isaiah it says that 10 women will gather around one man.
Vachingoti zita chete, kwete cash.
Only so that they can have a name, not money.
Chingodedzwa zvinotokosha izvozvo.
Just to be called by his name.
Zvinokupa chiremerera.
It gives you dignity.
Yes, it might take him years to bring some groceries, to bring a property, to bring a car, but he has already brought a name. Name. For your own information, Bible parinoti whosoever findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Rinombarazo enda pamberi richiti and obtains favor from the Lord.
For whosoever findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor of the Lord.
Now, can you imagine? In trying to find favor, you went out for a good wife. It was favor that you needed from God. And for you to find that, you needed to find a good wife. Now think about this for a moment. To think that whilst I go before God, and Mwari wanga anditi, no man Makandiwa ngazoya 2 years later, ndo pana appointment yake.
And God had decided that I should come back 2 years later for my appointed time.
But the pomba panzi batika and a good wife.
But then he then considers that I have a good wife. I'm explaining this.
All right. Ngapindi.
And on the basis of that wife, they say, listen.
Apana kunza afasta.
There's no fasting.
In
that verse, they're not talking about intense prayer.
A good wife.
It is saying that if a man has
we
a good
have
wife,
to favor him.
He has to be favored.
Prefer him. Kufunga kuti.
Imagine that. Having a good wife actually aids your prayer life.
Kufunga kuti. Abana bafunge. Aiwa ndo sema makuda kwenda funga. Kufunga kuti.
Just think about this.
I didn't know. That's why certain men are more favored by God. It's not because they fast a lot. You go and
you fast and you pray. They don't do that. They go and they went and they married well.
So a good wife is not just for conceiving children. She is for obtaining favor with God.
Even she is not instructed to pray much or fast much, but simply to be a good wife.
So
when I think that most of you women here, for you to consider that
you are the reason why meeting you are
the reason why his meeting with God is continually postponed.
You imwe vhesi iripo one inotidana naye nevakadzi venyu zvakanaka kuti minamato yenyu irekedze kudi kuhindwa handiti zvosvoka
That's about living well with your wife so that your prayers are not hindered.
kuti ufunge izvozvi kuti dheri here judgment panozonzi bhuku raburitswa pakutsanangurwa unzi handimukona murume uyu kutambura kwese kwaakaita anga akasungirirwa zvinhu nemudzimai wake hapana muroyi kana chi
For you to consider
Anakuwana a good wife, that's why he never got favor from the Lord.
that on Judgment Day it will be revealed that the reason why your things were not moving was because of the wife that you had. Not a witch, but you failed to obtain favor by virtue of the wife.
Deiroro panozoitwa nguva yemamovie.
On that day, there will be a time for movies
Inonzi okay, rega timboita ma-simulations.
where they say, let's do simulations now.
Yekuti dai wakaroora uyu.
That if you had married so
Life yako ingadai yakadai, dai
this
wakaroora
is the
uyu.
life you would have lived if you
Life
had
yako
married such
ingadai
and such.
wakaroora
This
uyu.
would have been your life.
Vakomana kuti shuwa Mwari anotofevha varume. Panoya
Imagine that God-
mudungwe wevarume potonzi ane mukadzi akanaka ndiyana.
There will be a queue of men come and God will say, who has a good wife amongst you?
Iyeye onzi tangai naye.
And then that one, God will say, start with that one.
Bhaibheri ngarisadaro vakomana.
The Bible shouldn't be so.
Aiyo. No. Marriage inosvika kwese ikoko. Yes.
Does marriage go that far?
Yes. So why am I saying this today? Some of you probably have lost it already. Kuti ndakatorasikirwa nemunhu muupenyu hwangu. Ndo handina kuvharwa.
The door is not closed.
Paanodzoka wachenjera kamanje waakuziya.
When they come back,
Wisdom
you are
yapo.
now wise.
Yes. Une nyaya dzaunozobvunza 15 years later.
There are issues that you'll then ask 15 years later.
Iye ushamisika kuti maizviziva.
And they will be
Manga
shocked that you
makazviona.
were aware that you had seen this.
A keeper of secrets. Keeper of secrets. Hachizi chese chinhu chinongotsiurwa wazoitira izvi wadarire wazodai.
Not everything that calls for immediate rebuke.
Musha wako inharaunda yekukurira.
Your household is the
Ndo
environment of
pekuitira
growing up.
mistakes vanhu vachipiwa mukana wokurefoma nekuimprove.
That's where people make mistakes and are given opportunity to
Vasingakamaniswe
reform and to improve.
The environment has to be good. It has to be good. Yeah. It has to be good. Come home smiling. Be happy with your people. Eat grocery or be happy.
That's a grocery, that happiness.
Kavira compensator
Compensate
for margarine musina kuuya nawo.
for the
Be
margarine
happy.
that you weren't able to buy with your happiness.
Be
Be happy.
Be happy. Zviri nani wati baba vanenge vachingoseka vachinakirwa kudai so tisinana pakutangira munhu. Zviri nani.
It's better for her complaints to be, why is he always so happy and yet there's nothing in the pantry? It's better that way.
Than kugumbukira vanhu vauri kuuraya nenzara.
Than for there to be such a foul mood in the house and people are also going to bed hungry.
There is always something good that you can bring home. Ndizvozvo.
That's it.
Uri kuona murume wako asingadzoreke.
And you see your husband can't be held back,
Uri kuona murume wako asinganzwisisa hatore advice.
that he's not understanding, is difficult to advise.
Sure.
Is that true?
Hauna manotsi iwe.
It's just that you don't have notes.
Iwe hauna manotsi iwe.
You don't have the notes.
Hauna manotsi.
Don't have the notes.
Hakuna murume anoita hasha anopopotera mukadzi iye achinongonwa nzeve kudai.
There is no man who can be enraged and shouting at his wife
Nzeve.
and yet he's being massaged, his ears are being massaged.
Chitebvenyudzwa zvigumwe zvokutsoka izvi.
And his feet are being massaged.
Woita hasha.
And he's angry.
Iwe, Satan jaichayo kama massage anonamata.
I'm telling you, even if you were to massage the devil, he will pray.
All right. All we are saying here is apply wisdom. Because I don't want you people to keep on struggling with things that
you believe that God is not answering your prayer. God answered that prayer. He answered it with wisdom and intelligence.
Through wisdom, a house is built and established by wisdom. Okay? Certain friends you will keep because you listen to what they are saying and you provide solutions. Don't feel like it's your turn to also say. Even as married people, there are times when someone sees an opportunity to air, to vent, to open up on something that is wrong. That's her opportunity. Let her talk. It's not time for you to also come in and bring in your own stories.
You said everything on your mind. It's my turn.
Discussion ngaitwe ipere.
Let the discussion be done and come to an
Nyaya
end.
iri yake, then we correct that.
And let conclude her issue. And then you find your own opportunity, your own time to bring in and introduce your own issues. And it will be discussed in isolation as well.
You can manage peace. What
causes people to then break up and fight each other?
Most of these marital problems are simply wisdom problems. Wisdom.
The only thing that's differentiating these men and these women is the wisdom that they have.
Exactly like Oasia.
You go and leave the man that you have and find another one who is exactly like the one you've left. Why was he so good when he was with that other person? It's because that other person had wisdom that you don't.
She knew how to deal with that man. She was equipped for such a man. You are not. You want to stay safe, comfortably with your husband. Acquire the wisdom that comes at his level, even of foolishness. You can survive.